What's up, YouTube? This is JB Panther back with a video. And today's video is actually breaking news, box office movie update. I kind of want to talk to you guys about this because again, I haven't had any like new type of box office type thing. I feel like we gotta talk about this because I feel like it's very, very necessary. So let's dive deep into it right now. Again, I will link the article in the description box down below, and you guys can check it out. So again, this comes from Deadline.com. Avatar overtakes Endgame, become the highest grossing film of all time, because of China. They re-released it and stuff like that. And it just gives you the exact numbers. So Disney's Avatar worldwide has beaten Endgame $2,802,000,000. Endgame has $2,797,000,000, and because of all this, of China and them re-releasing and stuff like that, and now it's the highest grossing film of all time. I'm gonna give you my quick thoughts about this. Again, I don't feel like it's gonna be a long video. I know a lot of YouTubers are gonna talk about this and be like this and that. Here's the thing, right? Honestly, the thing is that, listen, Disney owns both of them, so it really doesn't really matter. Again, Endgame already made a bunch of money, stuff like that. Avatar, them doing the thing, I'm not even mad about this at the point, because once you find out that Disney owns both of them, Disney makes money no matter what. So now I feel like they're going to probably get the Marvel fangirls or fanboys when, Corona's all done. They'll make them go and throw all their money at Endgame so it can beat the highest grossing film of all time. And then they'll do the same thing with Avatar and blah, blah, blah. So it'll just be this whole back and forth type of thing. But anyway, Disney still gets the money, so I don't really care like that. But overall, it's just it is what it is. It's just them playing catch up. And the thing is, even if you're a comic book fan or you're a nerd, whatever, Endgame became the highest grossing film was a really good achievement. But at the same time, when Endgame became the highest grossing film, whatever, it's not kind of like, and I do want to talk about this in depth, is that just because Endgame became the highest grossing film of all time doesn't mean the American comic book industry doesn't see any of that money. It's the same thing with Joker, right? You have Endgame that made all that money, breaking all these kind of records, right? The comic book industry never saw a dime of that money. It never even helped the American comic book industry. Where if you watch anime and manga, it's completely different. Where the people will watch the anime and actually will go buy the manga, so that way they can keep the source material and the stories going on and on and on. So just because it did a good job when it came to become the highest grossing film of all time, and it was a good way for geek culture to show you that it's become super mainstream and stuff like that and blah blah blah, but it just shows you that it doesn't even help the own industry that it helped, because without the comics they can't do any of these stories because they would have to make all this crap up from scratch. So just to let you guys know what the highest grossing film of all time. And after, I think, post-COVID, whatever, people are not really caring about it as much, the whole box office numbers. It's cool. Don't get it wrong. Again, you're not going to have another billion-dollar movie for a long time. I'm not saying never, but for a very, very long time. And I do think it's going to be very, very hard to convince people to just go back to the movie theaters like that. Again, I'm a fan of a movie theater, so I have no problem going. Again, I would go right now, probably. But the problem is that there's no good movies out, because I looked at AMC, like most of these movies that are out now, I don't even care about. So that's a huge factor into it as well. And, and I think the times are limited and stuff like that. But overall, Avatar beating it is what it is. I know the Marvel fangirls and fanboys are upset, stuff like that. I'm personally not. I gave you my reasons why. And honestly, if this was something that would help the American comic book industry a lot better, I think I would be more heartbreaking, a little bit more how to explain it? I'll be more disappointed, but at the same time, it's just like Disney just makes a bunch of money. That's just what it is. It's just a record, you know what I mean? It's just what it is. And it still make a bunch of money. And even with Endgame, that's the last time Marvel is going to make that kind of money. Unless they do like X-Men vs. Avengers, maybe, but even then, I don't think it'll happen. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. That's just my personal opinion. So again, that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you rate and like the video and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Peace and have a great day and take care. And tell me what you guys think about Endgame getting beat by Avatar in the comment section. Take care.